Hello Sirius, welcome back to the same network, Study Abroad Made Easy with valeenovarah. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 15 universities that are actually waiving GRE and or TOEFL for their fall 2022 application process. If you've not seen my video where I talked about how I was able to get 8+ scholarship during my study abroad journey, please search through my channel or click the link here so you can watch that video. And I also made a video where I talked about, I think, 10 universities that are giving you 100% full-time, full-ride scholarship to come study here in the United States of America for fall 2022. If you've not seen that video on my channel, you're missing out on a lot of things. So please search through my channel or click the link here so you can watch that video as well and just get yourself familiarized with these universities. If you're struggling with finding out those universities, I did that research for you. So watching that video would help you know the universities to apply to, just so that you can save your coins and just prepare for your trip to come here to study. Okay, I also made a video, I think maybe some days ago. I'm actually making the video now, but I made a video where I talked about 20 universities that are offering application fee waiver for the fall 2022 admission cycle. So this video is just going to be like a follow-up on that video, just so that you know the universities that are offering 100% full funding, you know the universities that are also giving you application fee waiver 100%, and you also know the universities that are like giving out, waiving GRE and TOEFL for the application process. So what that means is it takes away the stress of like, oh my God, do I need a GRE? Do I need TOEFL? You don't need TOEFL to apply to these universities. You don't need GRE to apply to these universities. All you need is to just apply and submit your application and get the 100% scholarship and come here to join me, okay? So guys, if this is the video that you've been looking for, then please ensure that you watch the video in full and subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, comment, share, and follow us on all of our social media platforms. On Instagram at the same_network, and on Facebook, join our Telegram community as well, because you get to meet with other aspiring and current international students as well. So I'm just going to go ahead to share my screen as usual. Okay, so that we can do the research together. I like it when we're doing these things together. All right. So I have, let's see, I have 15 universities right here that are waiving their GRE, TOEFL, and even GMAT for the fall 2022 cycle. The first university here is the University of Southern California, USC Marshall School of Business. So this is an MBA program. So some of the waivers are program specific. So you want to do some research, dig deep into that university proper, so you know if they have programs that are tailored to your needs. Okay, I also made a video about the 20 things that you need to consider before you apply to a university. So I'll try to put the link somewhere here, but if not, search through my channel for that video so you know the things to consider before you even choose that university. So right here on the screen, we can see that this is the application requirements, full-time MBA program. So you're going to see, if you go down under the requirements, you'll see that TOEFL or IELTS scores, if applicable. So you can see that, right? So when you see if applicable, it means that they are open to waiving it for you. So let me read something for you. It says that all candidates must submit scores with the exception of applicants who have been granted a test waiver or applicants who are USC medical students applying to the MD, MBA dual degree program. So you can apply for a test waiver. So if you want your GRE or TOEFL to be waived, you can apply. So you have the you have the opportunity to apply for that as well. So for TOEFL or IELTS scores, if applicable as well, this applies to most international applicants, non-US citizens or non-US permanent residents. So you need to review the text sections below to determine if this requirement applies to you. So under the test waiver request, so you can see here, for the 2021-2022 academic admission cycle, the full-time MBA program is providing candidates the option of submitting a standardized test, GRE or GMAT waiver request. So you can submit a test waiver request. Okay, so this is it right there. for the USC Marshall University. So that is a school that you can apply to, okay? So the next university is the University of Maryland. So let's click on this university. What they are waiving here is TOEFL. As you can see that you will be required to submit TOEFL, IELTS, or PTE scores if you do not hold a degree from a US institution or from one of the English-speaking countries. So we are an English-speaking country, so you don't need TOEFL or anything like that to show that you can speak English, because you're taught in English, you read in English, you do all your examination in English, and that is it. So you do fall within this category. I think the countries were listed somewhere. If you go down, you see the list of countries. There's Kenya here. There is I've noticed one thing, that they always put Ghana, but they don't put Nigeria. Look at it right there. There's Ghana here. There's Botswana. You know, so they list out most of these African countries, but they don't list out Nigeria. I don't know whether they think Nigeria is not part of Africa. I don't understand. But the point is, if you see Ghana there, if you see Kenya there, we are all African countries and we speak English. So that applies to you as well. And if you want to feel like, okay, I need to be more sure about that, you can, you know, reach out to the school as well to get more clarification. But that applies to every African country or any country that speaks English. If English is your first language, you're good to go. The next university is the New York University. This university, I think they are waiving GRE and TOEFL. And this university also, in my video where I talked about the universities that are waiving application fee, this university is also part of those, part of the list. So you can see here that application requirements, I think, let's see. Let's see right there. Like I said, most of these things you have to, so you can see the application requirement. These are the list of the whatever. GRE or GMAT is there. But then if you read down below, it says here that we recognize that due to COVID-19 restrictions, some applicants may experience difficulty in taking the GRE test. And in response, we are committed to being flexible. For the spring 2021 and fall 2021 terms, the GRE is not required for all the, you know, and this also applies to the fall 2022. So this is it right here. If you want to like be very, very sure, you can reach out to the school, but this definitely applies to like the fall 2021. Maybe they've not updated it, like, you know, so reach out to the school, but you do see that they are still giving that waiver for, you know, the test scores. So the next school is the, oh my God, this school is so hard for me to pronounce. I murdered the name in the last video, but this is the University of Massachusetts, Boston. I got it. This is the University of Massachusetts, Boston. So yeah, okay, before we get there, I think I have another link here that was, so yeah, you can see that this is the GRE requirement for the New York University. So you can see that, yeah, so this is the updated one. So this is the link. So remember I said I do my research, but sometimes you don't know where the links are. So you can see full-time applicants, GRE is optional, not required, not required, not required, not required, optional, optional, optional. So when it's optional, you can decide to put it there or not. So it's all up to you, okay? So the University of Massachusetts, Boston, I got it right. So now let's click there. So you can see that in this page, this is their frequently asked questions page, test optional admission. So when can I apply test optional, you know, test optional option? So they tell you here when you can apply. The no test option is available for students applying early action. So early action 2 is January 1 deadline. Okay, and regular decision is February 15 deadline. So if you want to, so let's just say that the deadline for this school is February 15th for that test scores to waiver to apply. So you can read down below. There are so many questions here. One of the questions is, can anyone select no text option? Yes, all applicants can apply without standardized tests to any undergraduate program. Non-international students who have taken ELS, ESL, or ELL coursework during high school may be required to prove English language proficiency. So you can click here to apply. So if you click here, you can apply. This is the admissions and financial aids. So you can apply to see test optional is here. So this is pretty much everything you need. So that is it right there for the University of Massachusetts, Boston. So So this is the other link. There's another additional link here. Like I said, I always go the extra mile to provide you with the links that you need. This is for international graduate applicants. So you can see right here, the English language proficiency. So I had to go dig deep to get this out for you. And if you want to like sign up for my study abroad from scratch masterclass, where I hold your hand from start to finish and, you know, work with you on how you can start your study abroad journey, application, the schools and everything, find out scholarship or all of anything in between, funding, then please subscribe to join the masterclass. The link is down below, or you can send me a DM on our Instagram page, the same_network. The link is in the on the screen right there, and I will go over the process with you. So now under the English language proficiency, you can see that you know, test of this, everything is here. Applicants may be exempt from submitting this test scores if they have received at least 4 years of education at an English-speaking college or university in the United States, or you fall within these countries. Again, there's Ghana. Someone is on my door. I'll be right back. Someone is on my door. Hey loves, welcome back. So sorry for the break in transmission. Someone very special visited. So I needed to go check the door. Now let's move on. Okay, so let me start recording my screen again so we can continue from where we stopped. All right. So yeah, I think we were here. Okay, so this is still the University of Boston. So yeah, we were here. So they are actually giving out, they are waiving TOEFL scores for international applicants. So whether you're from Ghana, Kenya, really Nigeria, as far as English is your first language, you are going to be eligible for that application TOEFL waiver. Okay, so now let's move on to the next school. The next school I have here is the University of South Florida. So now let's go to the page and see what they have to offer. So under the graduate requirements and deadlines, you can see application deadlines, you can see application requirements, how to apply. So let's just go to application requirements real quick. I think for this university, I had to dig deep. Like here, applicants from countries where English is not the official language and who have not earned at least a bachelor's degree in the US must also demonstrate proficiency in the English language. Okay, but if you are if you click on this link here where it says the list of English speaking countries, then it will be waived for you. So let's click on here to see the countries that do qualify. You can see that we have Ghana here. I think there should be Kenya as well. There's Kenya, there's Malawi, there's Nigeria. At least for this school, we have Nigeria. South Africa, I don't know if there's India. So if you're from India, you can check through for the list. But if you're from an English-speaking country, your TOEFL test score is going to be waived for you. So let's move on to the next school. The next school is Michigan State University, Michigan Tech University. So they are waiving TOEFL, they are waiving GRE from my research. So you can see here, this is the countries that are exempt from English proficiency requirements. So you can see we have Ghana here. So if you are from Africa, really, you fall within, you know, South Africa, United Kingdom. There's no Nigeria. There's Nigeria here. So just search through for your country and see if you you are eligible for the test waiver. Okay. So that is it for the Michigan Tech University. They are also waiving GRE. So I have two links from this university. This is the link for the GRE waiver. So if you read down here, admission tests, they said it right here. The graduate school does not have any graduate record exam, which is GRE requirement. So you can see right here. You can see it is stated there. So if you don't have any GRE, you can easily apply to this school and your GRE will just be waived for you. So if you're someone who's still in the process of writing your test and you don't even know, you know, what to do right now, go ahead to apply to Michigan Tech University, especially if you're a tech major. So let's move on to the next school real quick. This is the New York Institute of Technology. So for the New York Institute of Technology, they are waiving TOEFL, sorry. So if you go to their website here, you see how to apply international graduate students. So you can see everything there. It's stated right there. So if you go down here, let's see. Let me see. Materials. Let's see here. Okay. Submit your documents, transcripts, and evaluation. Let's see here. Okay, this is West African countries. I'm seeing some things here. I don't know why I can't find it anymore here, but I might need to do a lot more digging, but just know that for a fact this school has been verified, and so they are waiving TOEFL for you. So you just need to dig deep. I know if I dig deep, I can see. Let's just do this right now. I will see, but then this video is just going to be very long. I think I copied the wrong link, okay? So let's move on to the next school. So the next school is Northeastern University. Northeastern University, remember in my video where I talked about like the schools that are waiving application fee? This is one of the schools. This school is also waiving your TOEFL and your test scores for you. Okay, let me see where it is stated. I think if I click on that application information, let's see the application requirements. So TOEFL here. Now that I am looking for it, I can't find it. That is the thing with this researching. It takes a lot of work. Documents, mailing, method of submission. Now this is funny because I remember when we were searching the other time, I did see it. Okay. Now, for some reason, I still cannot find the information right here. Guys, hold on. I like to be very Northeastern State University. Let's go here. Because I know that. So here, which is why was it? So I had to, because I have different pages for the application fee. When I was making that video, I have a separate page for that. So you can see that right there on their page, you can see no application fees, no GREs or GMATs required, multiple start terms per year, cohort programs formats available. So you can see that Northeastern University, they offer, like, they are waiving so much. All you have to do is just apply to the university. And I know that they also do give some sort of funding for international students. Now let's move on to the next school. So the next school is the University of New Hampshire. So the deadline is February 1st. So you might want to consider applying to this school, you know, like right now, because the deadline is closed. So here under the attention, it states that if you are having trouble submitting your test scores due to COVID-19, please contact our office for assistance at this email, okay? So also note that the GRE, GMAT, TOEFL tests can now be taken at home, with some exceptions for certain countries. So you can reach out to them to find out if you fall within that exception, and, you know, have them waive the GRE for you. Okay. So it says here that many of the graduate programs require applicants to submit GRE, GMATs. Okay. But there are a list of programs that those test scores are not required as well. So you can go, you know, dig deep into the university, send them an email to figure out if you fall within that criteria. So the next school is the Florida State University. So let's quickly do this so that we can, I don't want this video to be so long. So for Florida State University, apply now and waive the GRE requirement. So you can see that it's stated boldly in the website that, you know, GRE is waived. So just apply and you're good to go. They are waiving the GRE requirement for most master's and specialist program through fall 20. So from now till the year 2026, they're going to be waiving GRE. So this is a school that you have to close mark really if you're coming here, or even from now to 2026. So the next school is the University of Nevada, Reno. So this school, they are under the graduate programs, okay, a number of graduate programs are making the decision to waive the GRE test requirement due to COVID for fall 2022 and or spring 2023 admission. So it's stated right there. So you can go ahead to apply to this school. Now, if you've been enjoying this video so far, please ensure that you subscribe, like, comment, share, and follow me on all of our social media platforms so you don't miss out on anything. And if you need further assistance, feel free to give us, send an email to me, or you can send a DM to us on our Instagram page. So the next school is Stony, Brook University. So let's go to this school. This is the page. So there's a lot that you can see here, but let's just quickly Stony Brook Graduate School policy has long required a GRE general test score from all applicants. We are changing that. So they are changing that. You don't really need to have GRE. It's being waived. So here it says that applicants will no longer have to submit GRE test scores unless the program to which they are applying decides to require them. So essentially it's waived. So if your program requires it, then you might be, needed to submit it. But for the most part, it is waived. So let's move on to the next school. So the next school is Syracuse, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Syracuse University. So let's go to the school and see what they are waiving. For this school, this one I think is specific to IT related majors. So here you see that let's see, exam scores. Let's go here. So due to the current issues related to the global pandemic, the submission of GRE exam scores is optional for all applicants for incoming students for 2022. So it's there. It's optional. You can decide to take the GRE and submit it when you're applying, or you can just ignore the GRE and apply regardless. You are not going to be, judged based on your GRE. So that is it for Syracuse University. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right. So the next university is the University of Virginia. Let's see what they are waiving. Is it TOEFL, GRE, or GMAT? Okay, so this one right here is okay. So you can see GRE scores are optional. It's right there. So you can see it here under the application requirements. The GRE scores are very optional. So this is it here. And even the IELTS, TOEFL scores are also optional. So you can see it stated right there. Okay. So the last university is the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. So this university, I think this was the last university from my research. So this is the 15th university. So in their FAQ page, you see that, let's see, let's see. Yeah, do you need language scores to review my application? Yes. You must have official test scores documentation to begin the review process. But let's see, for all international applicants who haven't studied at a domestic institution are required to have TOEFL or IELTS score. Waivers for language scores are rarely approved. Keep in mind that this may impact an applicant's ability to receive financial support through teaching assistantships, which require a language score on file. So if you are requesting a waiver, that means you would likely have a strong language test score, which could improve your application. So you have, it's rarely approved, but it is there. You can still apply for it regardless. Okay, so this is it for the University of Minnesota. And let's see if there's anything they are waiving GRE. They are not waiving GRE, but they are waiving, or I think they mentioned it somewhere, but I can't find it right there. So these are the 15 universities that are currently waiving GRE, TOEFL, IELTS, GMAT for the fall 2022 admission cycle. So please check the description down below for the links to all these universities. Research for that to see if they have programs that meet your need as an international student. I have a different video where I talked about the factors to consider. You can search through my channel for that video. If I am able to add the link here, I'll add the link here so you know the factors to consider when choosing a university. Now, if this video has been very helpful to you, if you find value from this video, if you enjoyed the video, please ensure you subscribe, turn your post notifications bell on so you're the first to get notified whenever I share my video. And feel free to follow us on all of our social media platforms. If you have questions, drop them in the comment section, and I'll be in the comment section answering your questions as well. And if you have a video idea or a video suggestion or a video request, leave them in the comments down below, and maybe your video might be the next video I will be making in this channel. Don't forget to join our Telegram community of aspiring and current international students so that you can network with people like you and get daily answers to your questions, and you can have a direct access to me as well. So yes, guys, this is the end of this video, and my next video I think I'm going to be talking about how you can reach out to your professors, how to develop that relationship with your professor even before you come here, and basically how to ways to network with students, current international students, while you're away. So yeah, until we see you again in my next video, I remain valeenovarah, and I try to never give up, and I hope that you do the same. Bye guys.